September the 4th of 2022.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, wow. $389, Tony.
Yeah.
What did y'all say that noise was?
That is a transmission using STANAG, S-T-A-N-A-G. It's a standard used by NATO, and that transmission is coming from some location in Europe. I did a little searching for it, and the closest I could find was somewhere not far from the Netherlands.
Sure.
Some hush hush mambo jumbo.
Yep.
Just like that used to come in on us on 3958 at night, late at night, Mark. Yeah, it's not hardly that bad. No.
Well, that was a digital broadcast from a shortwave station, and that's an actual broadcast. What we're hearing here is a digital data transmission of some sort.
Well, this one would
Shut it down for what, Marty? Was it an hour?
yeah.
You couldn't talk or nothing.
Yeah, it was coming from a 100 kilowatt broadcast station in Wolverton, in England.
Roger.
Using DRM for the transmission, for the modulation method.
We talk till the noise come in, and then everybody'd run down the hall, fix them a snack, get them something else to drink, and be sitting right back at the microphone waiting on the time to run out.
If you go to one of the web SDRs that are running the Kiwi SDR, some of them have the DRM decoder on them, and you can actually hear what the transmission is.
Okay.
Whenever I've tuned into it, it's just been an announcer doing his thing.
Roger. Marty, you heard anything out of Billy?
I seen him come out there today and staked his tomatoes. A little more staking on them.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing, buddy. Rosemary and I planted 4 tomato plants in the back, and honest to God, we did them last year, a couple. Planted them in the flower bed back there near the air conditioning unit, and planted 4 this year. Marty, I swear to you, bud, we get some of the most beautiful tomatoes. And I ain't talking about them little bitty ones like an apple. These things are about like a softball.
Well,
Rosemary go out there every day, come back in with a sack full. The German Johnson.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of them.
We planted the Better Boys and the German Johnson, and the Better Boys can't touch them. I was reading stuff on the internet today, and where my daughter works with the Department of Agriculture. There's a thing on there that I get stuff from them, and they had picked their Farmer of the Year for this year in North Carolina, and it was a farmer down east that all they grow is garden, produce.
part of the state. There's one down there at
Consboro, down there right at the beach. Produce stand like that. Good Lord, you wouldn't believe the fresh produce they have in there all summer long. You know, in the fall, you're going to be able to get you some collard greens.
Yeah, man.
I never had them.
Ain't bad. I don't eat them like them people down that way eat them. If they don't have one meal a day, that's sacrilegious.
I had some,
Wouldn't even know how to prepare them.
You fix turnip greens?
No.
Oh, okay. Somebody had on Facebook yesterday, Marty, their supper. They had their supper ready, and the camera shining down on the picture. Right there in the picture was a big old pot of pinto beans with strips of fat back in them, and a bowl with onions and cornbread.
and the only thing that needed was some sweet milk.
There you go.
We had beef tips last night for supper from where they cut the excess off of them filet mignon steaks, and there he gets them, you know, and those things were so tender. We had that and steak fries and a little old salad, and man, that was good.
Yeah, we had Rosemary bought a old chicken at the grocery store yesterday, and
He just told me this morning. Today, she said, I believe I'll cut that chicken in half and cook both halves of it on the grill. We'll eat one for supper tonight, and we'll have one for tomorrow night or
Sunday, whichever. I think that was good.
Oh, WR8, tennis.
WA4H.
A4Q8.
Oh, them chicken, that old bird on the grill. Those little barbecue sauce on it.
Them boys went and eat somewhere tonight. I don't know where they went. I wasn't hungry. I eat when I come in from mowing, and I wasn't hungry at supper time. I went in there and sat down in the recliner and took me a little cat nap. Woke up and went in there and worked on a word search and eat me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich a while ago before I come down here. I went up there to that dang Ollie's this evening, me and Jacob did. They've got all the awfulest mess of road work they're doing up there, and it was down to one lane, and it took me somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 minutes, maybe more than that, to get up there to North Elkin from the house here.
where was the backup at, Bo?
Everywhere up through there, they've got cones in there. I don't know if they're painting the lines up there or if they're paving. There was that, and there was a group in there hanging cable. Hold on. I had to sneeze. I've never seen anything like it up there. And then when we got up there, the parking lot up there at Ollie's, which is in the old Winn-Dixie building, it was sitting full. That building was full of people. You could not walk down an aisle that there wasn't 4 or 5 people on.
Dang, bud. Them people got cabin fever.